is their cleanups actually, their lands kind of intersperse and they're everywhere. I mean, a lot of people don't realize BLM land is all around the desert. In fact, BLM owns probably half of my district. Marshall owns most of the rest, but and that's why I have the biggest district in the United States, 17,000 square miles. But so obviously because of that size, illegal dumping is a problem that I made a high priority. And another thing I want to attack is graffiti by doing a county-sponsored abatement program for the unincorporated area that hasn't been done in the desert. So that's another thing I would like to do. A couple other things we're working on is the identity theft unit. I have some brochures in the back there. Things you can do to help protect yourself. It's a growing crime. We're the second worst region in the country as far as identity theft crimes are concerned. The worst is Phoenix. Riverside, San Bernardino is second. And that's basically fraud. Somebody opens a bank account or gets a credit card in your name. I hope everyone has a shredder, because I do, because I've got a drawer full of credit card pre-approvals and that you get in the mail. We have a new identity theft unit that we set up with the district attorney last year. They're already overwhelmed with cases. So in the budget, I'm asking for additional investigators, because really the holdup is with the investigations. The investigators have to go to constant training to upgrade their knowledge, their technical knowledge, because the crooks who do these types of crimes use very high technology methods. So we're going to be looking to increase that. And also, our biggest problem next to transportation is actually, it's an even bigger problem, is jails. We are seriously lacking in jail space, and we are in the process. We have a new jail in Atlanta, 700 beds, and we're going to double that capacity in the next 2 years. And also, we're going to increase capacity in the West Valley, but still, it's a dent. We have a couple of things on the horizon that could make the problem even worse. The sheriff is in Sacramento quite often these days, dealing with the governor's office and other sheriffs. They're trying to get a couple $1 billion to help build county jails. The catch is the state wants to shift some of their state inmates to the counties. And we don't want that unless we get money to operate them, because it costs hundreds of millions of dollars a year to operate jails. And so, be careful what we ask for kind of situation. So we're really on top of that. But we do stand a pretty good chance, just like we're getting a new courthouse. We're the #1 project in the state to get a new county courthouse from the state. They recognize our needs here. And we are the #1 county in the state as of, I believe, 2 months ago, in sending people to prison. And I don't know if that's good or bad. The state is aware that, we have 13,000 gang members in San Bernardino County. We have thousands of registered sex offenders. We have just a really big problem with crime in this county. And so you really have to build the jail capacity so we're not letting people out of jail. $500,000 is the bail amount right now. If your bail is set below that, they let you out. Unless you actually physically harm someone, if your bail is set at under $500,000, you get out, and you have to promise to come back on your court date. Good luck. So this, we put many millions of dollars aside to address this at the board level. I'm actually very happy to announce today brand new news, because we just found out that our Standard & Poor's rating has gone from A to A+. Our financial condition is very strong. We have very healthy reserves, some of the healthiest reserve levels, the lowest debt levels of any county in the state. And that's going to allow us to address some of these problems. I talked about 13,000 gang members, and a lot of people have heard me talk about putting gang offenders on GPS satellite tracking when they get out. So when they go back to their gang, they've got an ankle bracelet on, and they get kicked out of the gang, right? That's the concept. And the reason that now is the time to do it is because with Jessica's Law, We have GPS, satellite tracking going statewide. So we have economies of scale, we have technology, we have it's going to be something affordable and very practical to put other kinds of offenders on this tracking. I'm working on a pilot project. I'll be bringing to the Board of Supervisors and then taking to the legislature. Senator Renner is sponsoring a bill that we're trying to work together with his office on that. And also, we heard today from the DA's office, the governor's office is seriously looking at supporting it. So I'm hopeful that in this legislative session, which is this year and next year, we'll get a pilot program going so that when gang offenders go on parole or probation in San Bernardino County, we go satellite tracking. I think that'll make a serious dent in the gang problem. Another thing we recently did is we opened the district attorney's gang injunctions unit. And what that does is it gives law enforcement and the courts, it gives cities and the county another tool at helping to attack gangs as a nuisance. And that is, you've got a gang that's territorial, they control this corner of the street. So you document it, the sheriff's department or the police department documents that. The DA or the city attorney goes to court, gets a judge to issue a court order saying, gang XYZ, I order you to cease and desist. And now if they don't, then they're in contempt of court, they've broken the law, and now you start to build a case. So it's a very useful tool. Victorville has used it, San Bernardino has used it, Los Angeles has used it, and now we have an office in the district attorney's office to not only do it in the unincorporated areas, but also to assist the cities with civil injunctions again. So that's something I was advocating when I was competing for the board appointment, and got fast-tracked right about that time. So right when I came on the board, it came forward and I got to vote on it. So that's a very good advancement in the war on gangs. We have a considerable effort here in the county sheriff's department with the smash unit, with the sweeps. They're doing an excellent job. The DA is setting records as far as getting prison commitments, special circumstances, judgments by the juries, and he's sending a lot of people up the river. But we, again, are putting a strain on the district attorney's office, and so in the budget, it's going to be a very high priority to staff him up so that he can deal with